Chapter 10: Family Feud. As Jack Thompson's reputation as a relentless seeker of justice spread far and wide, his next mission led him to the rugged mountains of Colorado. The task at hand was to retrieve valuable bonds that had been unlawfully taken by none other than his own cousin, the notorious criminal known as the Whale Shark. Despite their familial connection, the Whale Shark had long been a thorn in Jack's side, a constant reminder of the darker side of their shared bloodline. But duty called, and Jack knew that he couldn't let personal ties get in the way of his mission. The journey to Colorado was arduous, with Jack traversing treacherous terrain and enduring harsh weather conditions. But with each step, his determination grew stronger, fueled by the knowledge that justice must prevail, regardless of the obstacles in his path. Finally, after days of relentless pursuit, Jack caught up with the Whale Shark in a remote cabin nestled deep in the heart of the mountains. The air was thick with tension as the two men locked eyes, the weight of their shared history hanging heavy between them. Without a word, the Whale Shark raised his weapon, his finger tightening on the trigger. But Jack was faster, his own gun drawn and aimed with deadly precision. The sound of gunfire echoed through the cabin as Jack and the Whale Shark exchanged shots, bullets whizzing past with deadly accuracy. Furniture splintered, windows shattered, and the walls seemed to close in as the chaos unfolded. But as the smoke cleared and the empty shells littered the floor, both men found themselves out of ammunition, locked in a deadly stalemate. With a grim determination, Jack discarded his gun and lunged at the Whale Shark, his fists flying in a flurry of punches and kicks. The Whale Shark fought back with equal ferocity, his blows raining down like thunder. The cabin shook with the force of their battle, each blow echoing through the rafters as Jack and the Whale Shark clashed with all the fury of a gathering storm. But Jack was fueled by a righteous fury, his resolve unbreakable as he unleashed a barrage of strikes that left the Whale Shark reeling. With a final, decisive blow, Jack sent his cousin crashing to the ground, defeated but not broken. As he stood over the fallen figure of the Whale Shark, Jack felt a sense of closure wash over him. The bonds had been retrieved, justice had been served, and he had proven once again that no one was above the law, not even family. With a heavy heart, Jack turned and walked away from the cabin, leaving the Whale Shark to face the consequences of his actions. But as he ventured back into the wilderness, Jack knew that his journey was far from over. There were still battles to be fought, and he would face them all with the same unwavering resolve that had carried him through every challenge thus far. Chapter 11: Reflections in the Wilderness. As Jack made his way through the rugged wilderness of Colorado, his mind was consumed with thoughts of the tumultuous encounter with the Whale Shark. The memories of their fierce battle lingered like a shadow, casting a pall over his thoughts. But amidst the chaos and confusion, Jack found solace in the solitude of nature. The towering pines, the rushing rivers, and the majestic mountains served as a reminder of the beauty and resilience of the world around him. With each step, Jack felt a sense of clarity wash over him, a renewed sense of purpose that drove him forward in his quest for justice. The bonds may have been retrieved and the Whale Shark defeated, but there were still unanswered questions lingering in the air, waiting to be resolved. As he walked, Jack pondered the events that had led him to this point, the choices he had made, the battles he had fought, and the sacrifices he had endured. It had been a long and arduous journey, filled with triumphs and tribulations alike, but Jack knew that he wouldn't have it any other way. For him, the pursuit of justice was more than just a job, it was a calling, a responsibility that he bore with unwavering determination and unwavering resolve. Chapter 12: A Chance Encounter. As Jack continued his journey through the wilderness, he stumbled upon a small, secluded cabin nestled in a clearing. Smoke billowed from the chimney, and the sound of chopping wood echoed through the crisp mountain air. Curiosity piqued, Jack approached the cabin, his senses alert for any signs of danger. But as he drew closer, he was greeted by the sight of an elderly man, his weathered face creased with age but his eyes bright with warmth. The man introduced himself as Old Man Jenkins, a hermit who had spent decades living off the land in solitude. Jack found himself drawn to the old man's quiet wisdom and simple way of life, and before long the two were engaged in deep conversation. As they talked, Jack couldn't help but be struck by the parallels between himself and Old Man Jenkins. Both had faced their fair share of struggles and hardships, and yet they had emerged stronger and more resilient than ever before. In the old man's presence, Jack found himself reflecting on the lessons he had learned throughout his journey: the importance of perseverance, the power of compassion, and the value of standing up for what was right, no matter the cost. And as the sun dipped below the horizon and the stars twinkled overhead, Jack knew that he had found a kindred spirit in Old Man Jenkins, a mentor, a friend, and a reminder of the enduring power of the human spirit. Chapter 13: The Journey Home. With the bonds safely recovered and the whale shark defeated, Jack's journey through the wilderness of Colorado had come to an end. But as he prepared to return home to Hope City, he knew that the lessons he had learned and the friendships he had forged would stay with him forever.